Hey folks, Crystal here, Nurse in the North. As you may have noticed, vitamin subscriptions and subscription boxes are everywhere, and they promise often curated vitamins really specific to your health, your lifestyle, your goals, even curated to you as a unique individual. These vitamin boxes and subscriptions often promise vitamins that are higher quality than you could find at any grocery store or pharmacy and kind of make an appeal to you in that way. In my opinion, this whole vitamin industry is really coming from the fact that 68% of Americans and 45% of Canadians take at least one nutritional supplement a day. Masses to basically a $37 billion industry in North America. So it's quite lucrative. I initially, to be honest with you, for this video had bought a vitamin subscription box that I will be showing you still, but I had just planned to make it like a traditional unboxing like I normally do. However, I noticed this month quite a few blog posts came out from different subscription box companies really promoting vitamin subscription boxes. They often have like the top 5, the top 10 companies you could buy from. And I really feel like these posts kind of speak to the evolution of these boxes, not even just in the subscription box community, but well beyond into mainstream society. And 100%, these boxes play on our health and diet goals hugely. To me, the most famous of these subscription boxes is the Care of. I've seen that in 1,000,001 podcasts, and they really have made a name for themselves by doing those uniquely packaged everyday vitamins with your like name on them. So it'll be like, hey Crystal, all the pills that are in the package are ones that meet your specific needs. Care of is definitely the most popular vitamin subscription that I've also seen reviewed on YouTube. There's like tons of YouTube reviews for it, and they definitely offer like a ton of products like minerals, probiotics, well beyond just your standard vitamins. Something that I've always been skeptical about for Care of is they always say their little daily packages are environmentally friendly. I don't really think that's probably true. Anything that makes like waste every single day, I don't really think is the best thing for the environment, but that's, again, just me speaking. Ritual is another really popular one, but they, instead of giving you multiple vitamins in a little pack, are really big on multivitamins, and they seem to be tailoring the vitamins, not necessarily to a unique person, but like based on what they know about the population, different age groups, what vitamins are lacking in those age groups. Like they seem to be very research based. And the other thing that they do that is special is they have these like bead and oil capsules that are supposed to absorb better. So that is really the hype about Ritual. But like I said, there's so many more than just these two brands. I actually looked up a bunch of brands. I'm just gonna run through them. There's like literally 30 and about like what's special about them. Just in case you're like wondering or you truly are in the market for one of these boxes, I'm gonna give you the full scope right here. Another company that kind of copycats off of Care of is called Vita5, and their big selling point is that they do gummies. There is VTMN. It's like vitamin without the vowels. This is a Canadian company, and I've seen it recommended quite a lot on Euro boxes. Vitamins aren't made in Canada. They are actually, I think, made elsewhere, but they're supposed to be Canadian certified, so like safer to consume. Then there is VITL, which they offer 4-pill package strips that are like tearaway for you to take with you. Then there's MyBite, is honestly a company dedicated to chocolate covered vitamins, which might be the one I can like actually get behind, but I mean, it's also kind of ridiculous. And like in truth, it is really overwhelming. That's not even all the brands. Like those are just kind of brands with unique spins on what they're doing, but literally there's an endless supply of subscriptions that are vitamin based. It seems to be there's like new ones all the time. You can either get vitamins like on a monthly basis or every 90 days from these companies. That's pretty common. And then most of them have like a little quiz that you would take just kind of to identify your lifestyle, your health goals, reasons that you would need to take vitamins. The last one that I'm going to mention though is Routine. It's spelled like ROOTINE. And I just wanted to mention this one because they're kind of like the most intense vitamin company I've ever seen. They actually draw your labs, they do a DNA test, and they try and match your vitamin needs based on those things, and you get reassessed every 90 days. They even have like a little phone system so you can track if you're making your goals or not. It's very data-based. It costs over $2 USD a day for vitamins from them. So definitely not in my price range whatsoever. But like they do promise to be 100% customized, which That's something, right? The cheapest of these daily vitamins, it's really hard to say because there's so many companies. You honestly could sit down and like, I think try and price it out forever. But I did want to give you an idea of kind of where the costs for these kind of fall. And to be truthful, to see results from vitamins, you need to take them for more than just a month. Like it usually is like a 6-month period, I would think anyways. Let's just run through. Like I said, did not price out all these companies, but I kind of looked at the very popular ones just to kind of give you an idea of where you would be landing. And I also will give you an idea of what comes from each company because there is a lot of variety. And also in these prices, I will make sure to note where they're shipping or not because that is how we roll on this channel. We're all about the shipping. If you're new here, is there shipping? Is there no shipping? These are the important questions that we ask here. So, Care of, huge variety in pricing from this company. Basically, the way they work is one vitamin equals one nutrient. So they're not like a multivite company whatsoever. The cost for these vitamins go from $6.20 a pill, and that's for a month's supply, up to $23.53 a pill. And guess what is the most expensive pill from this company? It is the prenatal. Way to play up on our fertility fears. Thank you, capitalism. The one thing I did find about this company while I was kind of fooling around with their pricing was that they actually do flag in your order kind of contraindications and warnings for the different pills. So I appreciated that. I put in a prenatal in my cart and then I also put in another pill that they were like, we don't recommend taking this if you're planning on getting pregnant. That was good to know. But seriously, the cost can go up hella quick. If you have 4 or 5 vitamins you want to take every day, it can really stack up quickly. There is an $8 international fee. There's technically no shipping, but you do pay that $8 Canadian to ship it. So yeah, you could get Care vitamins, but literally it's just one nutrient for as cheap as $15 a month. But again, you probably are gonna wanna get a couple pills, I would imagine. Ritual, so this is the multivite company that I spoke of. They basically per multivite, and that can include a bunch of different nutrients, you're looking at a flat rate of $45 Canadian, and there is no shipping with that. That's kind of the cheapest thing you can get from them. Persona, I looked at them because they're like a copycat of Care of, so I just kind of wanted to see what they were like cost-wise. Something I noticed that was funny about them is they only offer 28-day supplies of vitamins. Why? What? Why are we only taking 28 days of vitamins in a 31 day month?
Beyond me.
What's different about Persona that I should mention is you don't get to pick all the pills that go in Care of. They do have set packages for different things like sleep, immunity, wellness. So you really get multiple nutrients in each package. Total to get a package with shipping to Canada that is giving you a 28-day supply is $53 Canadian. It's pricey, $53 a month. That's wow. It's $600 a year, over $600 a year for vitamins. That's quite a bit. VTMN, this is a Canadian company that I mentioned earlier is on your boxes quite often. I just want to look at their pricing because being Canadian, I honestly would expect it to be a little bit cheaper to come to me here. However, I have to say it was so expensive. Basically, they have pills that are expensive as $40 a month for one nutrient, they're vegan omega. They had a prenatal that was $26 for a month's supply. And they had the most expensive shipping, $11 Canadian to get to me from shipping from Toronto, which is crazy. Definitely not a great deal. The other thing that I didn't really like about this company was they offer packaging that I feel is beyond excessive. I know I was just ragging on Cara for having those daily packages, but seriously, VTMN, they offer you the opportunity to even double that packaging. So separate your pills out even further into different intervals of the day. It's just so wasteful in my opinion. And if you order from them, you have to put your physician's name in to show that they're not responsible for anything that happens to you. So love those vibes. I will just caution too, from looking at these different companies, it does seem like the time to ship really varies quite a lot, and that kind of annoys me. You want to start your health plan next month and you're oh, I'm gonna order these vitamins. I actually found the shipping time on a lot of these products was over 2 months. So that's a long time to wait for vitamins that you could just go pick up at Walmart, but we will get there. If you do end up ordering for some of these companies as well, tons of codes online. Just look around, tons of places that you can find discounts for these products. So please don't pay full price, especially if you're trying it for the first time. I'll see if I can find some and throw them down in the description below. So if you do end up being interested in them, you can just find the deal really quick. You know, if you're looking for a pretty good cohesive multivitamin package, basically looking at $50 a month for many of these subscriptions. And even more than $50 if you're buying from a Canadian company, which that's kind of sad, to be honest. I should also mention that there is, though, just beyond these companies that do like monthly subscriptions of vitamins, there's also this trend to do like boxes, and that's kind of what I have today. These boxes kind of ride the line between what we would consider an actual subscription box and providing you with vitamins. I think the best example I found from a Canadian perspective anyway was the Jameson Vitamin Company. They offered these boxes. They were limited time, so I don't think they have them anymore. But essentially, these boxes collaborated with other businesses like Lululemon, Fern and Petal to offer products. And then on the side, they would have like a few bottles of vitamins of different kinds. And like, there were some really big items in some of these boxes, like diffusers, workout bags, water bottles, things like that. And these boxes, again, reflecting the traditional subscription box model, promised like retail values of $200. And like a lot of them also supported Canadian charities, which is nice to see, to be honest. Like the Breakfast Club of Canada. It's a smart idea. Jameson subscription boxes, they had like a parenting and a health made tasty. Each of those ran for in the market of about $50 Canadian each. So I guess ultimately you're looking at $50 no matter what you buy for a vitamin subscription box. $50 seems to be like the going rate ballpark range. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I ultimately made this video because I have not been immune to the vitamin subscription box trend either. I bought one from Herbaland Gummies, which is a company that I have showcased on this channel before. I have gotten them in multiple subscription boxes, and I, as a result, am on their emailing list. And I saw back in the summer, they released this limited edition beauty box, and I had a discount code, and I was like, you know what, let's get it, let's check it out. And I'm not gonna say like I instantly regretted buying it, but I definitely wish I had like thought about it more and researched it a bit more, because I'm not really sure it was the best use of my money or the best way to pursue a health goal. And in unboxing this with you today, or like showing you what I got, I'm hoping to kind of show you, like, if you decide to buy vitamins, it's more of like an aesthetic lifestyle thing than it is like an actual health thing. And just to give you perspective, like I have a bottle in my kitchen of like 250 prenatal vitamins. It was like $15 from Walmart. Like it's gonna last me the full year for $15. So yeah. I guess like if you really want to pursue that like fancy vitamin lifestyle feeling, which no shame if you do, kind of just wish like I had bought like a dosette, like a pill dosette, and like blinged it up and filled it every week versus spending a bunch of ridiculous money on like a box with pills that could be just like sugar water. Here are my Equate prenatal vitamins, $15. Can't really beat that, to be honest. Taken frou-frou vitamin lifestyle thing is like apparently a Western society thing. I get it, it's happening. Just wish I hadn't fallen victim to it. Looking back, Herbaland has done these boxes before. They actually have a couple for sale that are like aimed more at men and women. This box I got is the Beuty box. It is absolutely stunning. Ooh, almost dropped it. It has beautiful holographic writing. It is really made well. It has like a magnetic closure. It's shipped with FedEx, which I hate FedEx because they never deliver to my door, but that's how they ship. The cost of this was $45 Canadian on their website. With shipping, handling, tax, it came to $62.14 total. They still have them for sale if you feel like you would like one. The thing about Herbaland is they promise vegan fruit gummies that are plant-based, they're gluten-free, they're sugar-free. They're kind of like sugar bear hair gummies. I thought when I was buying this that I was getting like a 2-month supply of vitamins. On further research, I actually only have about 2 weeks of vitamins if I take them the way they are ordered, which is insane, if I'm being honest. 2 weeks of vitamins, like, don't you guys want at least people to like see if they work? So you can probably see why I feel a little bit ripped off by this product. And this box has a very self-care focus, obviously with beauty. I mean, that's probably obvious. A local company had actually given like a set number of lip balms towards this box. So if you ordered early enough, you might have had a lip balm included in here. Did not order earlier enough, I guess. I, again, would just argue that, you know, I know it's hard, I guess, for local companies to make big quantities, but it would have been a good opportunity to reach a lot of customers if they had put them in every box, but that's just me. Gummies are made in British Columbia, Canada. I did not do enough research about what is in these, but just so you know, they are made in Canada. So if that is something that's important to you, that is them. So there are 3 vitamins in this box. So it says self-care is the best care. And then we have a biotin, which is for skin, hair, nails. Collagen boost, again, skin, hair, nails, and also for joints. And then the last one is an antioxidant, which is supposed to like help with immunity. A lot of these vitamins are take 2 times a day or 3 times a day, which is a commitment. That being said though, also a lot of them are multivitamins. So they are linked with like zinc, vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin B12. So you can get a lot of nutrients from these suckers, I guess, is one good way to look at it. Or you're peeing out a lot of nutrients is another way to look at it. The other items that came in this box, there is a little package of Good News gummies, which essentially are like a candy snack version of their gummies. And then I received 2 little silky scrunchies. Like a traditional subscription box, they did also include a little note just showing like this is a small business, which is nice and I appreciate the thought. From a retail standpoint, because these are specially made containers of vitamins for this box, it's actually kind of hard to calculate the retail price because you can't buy like this exact quantity. You can buy these little mini packs of gummies. These go for $3.50 a package, which is pricey. And then I'm just guesstimating that each of these are worth about $15. Just knowing like that 90 gummies are worth about 20 and these have only about 60. I'm just putting them kind of in that range. Basically, you're just getting your money out of this box. You're not even really exceeding the retail value whatsoever, which again, sad to see, because for a $45 box to just get exactly $45 worth of product, not the best. And like, these are not locally made scrunchies. These are not well-made scrunchies. They're just cheapy scrunchies. And closing out this video, I really just want to mention quickly all the really big downsides of the vitamin industry in general. Whether you're getting it in a subscription box or at the store, we really are taking a risk with vitamins in a lot of different ways. And I'm not trying to sound like really pessimistic, but this is something that has come up quite frequently in the media and the news. And you know, we just need to know as consumers that the vitamin industry is not regulated. So this means that the consistency of what's in these tablets is kind of unknown. We don't know if we've been overdosed or underdosed. We don't even know if the vitamin's in there all the time. Sometimes like really dangerous substances like anabolic steroids or like a respiratory infectious bug has been found in these pills. And it kind of makes it understandable when you know this, that people do their own herbal foraging. And then as for taking them, you really need to almost seek out medical advice because the absorption and the warnings that come with these medications, and I call them medications because I consider them to be, are not always clear. There's not always warnings on the outside saying don't take, you know, if you're trying to get pregnant, don't take if you're breastfeeding. There's not always a warning saying don't take it with this food or take it with this food. A good example, that's vitamin D, you know, you need to take it with calcium and vice versa. And then like often vitamins are tied to really unrealistic expectations. Like this box isn't gonna make me more beautiful if I take these vitamins for 2 weeks. That's just not gonna happen. Like when vitamins were invented in the 1930s, they were done so to treat pretty serious disease, ailments, issues really affecting society. And then today, like we're being sold vitamins that like offer to reverse our genes, like try and make us look beautiful. Like if you look at some of the vitamins sold from like the Goop Lab even, like they're just completely ridiculous. So it's just kind of like sad to see that like we're just kind of, our social fears are being played on by like vitamin companies.
Hey guys, Editing Crystal. While I was mentioning suspicious vitamin businesses, I just wanted to mention 2 other companies that I found while researching this video. One company is called Gem and they claim to make whole food vitamins, which I don't know if that just means they took like food and made it into cute little cubes and are calling them nutritious. I'm not sure. And then the other company is called Tespo. They essentially sell liquid vitamins, but the catch is you have to buy their $150 dispensing machine to actually use their vitamin pack, which again is insane.
If you are gonna buy from a vitamin subscription box in the future, I just want to warn you, do your research, look into things, talk to your nurse practitioner, your doctor, whoever. Just make sure that you're actually getting the things that you need and taking things that are safe for you as a person. You definitely need to always be your best health advocate, and you definitely can't rely on a quiz from any of these companies to really tell you the truth. They're like here to sell you a product ultimately at the end of the day. I guess you can also talk to your pharmacist. I should say that as well. Pharmacists are amazing at letting you know what's clashing, what dosing you need, what you actually need to take, and what's kind of just like a fad. Again, being realistic about time limit. Things don't work overnight with vitamins. Like, you need to take them for longer periods of time than just like a couple weeks or even a month. As for me, in the future, I'm going to be sticking to my store vitamins. I've learned my lesson. That doesn't mean I'm not going to stop watching subscription vitamin boxes. I'm really interested to see what happens with them in the future. Will they continue to be really popular and lots of people are buying them? I think for me, I'm going to focus on behaviors that are actually proven to show results with your health. Sadly, taking vitamins don't counteract unhealthy behaviors, and in truth, people who take vitamins long term don't really see any different health differences with disease or morbidity or longevity in their life. What do you guys think? Am I being too pessimistic? Did you find some of this information interesting? Is this new information to you? Have you tried a vitamin subscription box? Have you been suckered? I definitely don't mean to hurt anyone's feelings or tread on anyone's beliefs. I just wanted to point out, these are really growing in popularity, and if you're gonna do them, I definitely recommend doing your research, because I wish I had. Let me know in the comments below. Definitely let me know what you're thinking. As usual, please be well, stay well, do well, and we will talk to you incredibly soon. Bye.